Hey people, before we go, I just wanna have a toast to those motherfuckers who said we're going to get Haaland and they put their life on the line and they stuck by their lies till the very end. To you guys, you lying piece of shit. There you go, man.
No sources FC. No sauces FC.
Anyway, people, how you guys doing? Welcome to KH No Filter Football, man. Hey, we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about happened since the last time we've seen you guys. We have what's his name? A Kounde update. I don't know if it's a positive one or a negative one. I guess it depends on how you look at it. And also we have a big one. Not only in size, but in the rumor as well. Romelu Lukaku, apparently he is rumored to be very, very, very close to a Chelsea return, which I know Will is super excited about, as I am. But first of all, let's say hello to the panel. Andrew, how you doing?
All good, my friend. Just remember, guys, like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Links are in the description below. And
we'll be your friends if you do, so do it.
Yeah, we will be your super friends if you do. You can send in your chats, super chats as well, to donate to the channel. And like I said, we don't do listen. It's not real chat. Listen, we don't. We just discuss the news, man. We don't. We're not some twisted, bald-headed fuck who lies about his sources. So I don't know who that is. But anyway, So I'm all good, man. I've had a good day. Weekend coming up. We've actually got transfer news, exciting transfer news as well. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully the return of Romelu Lukaku. I can't wait till they play
Romelu Lukaku.
I can't wait till they play that coming home song. Coming home.
They
won't.
I
can't wait.
Coming home.
Nah, they're gonna do the guess who's back again.
No, that's horrible.
Rubbish.
Please don't make it that way.
Yeah,
Romulu's
that's
back.
rubbish.
Well, they did have Jose and Chelsea.
That's rubbish. All good, man. Will, how you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know, well, good actually, not great. Need these deals to be announced first, but yeah, life's all right at the moment.
Marshall.
That freaking comment that just came up. Anyways, hey man, I'm fantastic. Lukaku was my first choice from the very beginning. So I'm really happy to hear all this good news about him. Kounde stuff happening too. And bro, it's not even us. There's a lot of transfers we can talk about too, with the Grealish, the Kane saga, fucking Messi now. Like this week has been explosive when it comes to the transfer window, so it's very exciting right now to see what's going on.
And real naked Chris, how you doing?
Hey, come on.
Oh shit, that was backstage. I do.
I'm doing good. I'm glad. With the Lukaku news, I always knew he's coming to Chelsea, so I'm good.
Hey, shut up! No, you didn't. You said Haaland was coming. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. You thought you was gonna sneak it in there, nobody would notice.
Let me just address this, Baba. I'm not. We could say a whole lot about you, Father. We like you.
Okay,
Fatir, we like you, bro.
Yeah, we like you. Okay.
No. Don't tell him we like him. Fatir, first of all, don't you have Sophie Rose's bills to pay? Second of all, don't you come at me about lamps and other window. Didn't you put things in a drink? And third of all, man,
Jesus Christ,
aren't you
bro.
Aren't you subscribed to Astrid's OnlyFans anyway?
Oh, Father,
oh my goodness. Fatir, we like you.
If it was just me, I would have let you off. But you know what I mean?
This is jokes. This is banter.
Let's move on to the main subject. A bit of transfer talk. Lukaku. It looks like it is on. It's on, but it looks like it is creeping ever closely, and we might have an announcement tomorrow or possibly Sunday. Hang on, Gerard O'Connor. Thank you very much for donating, pal. Kai, the metaphor man, Marshall, musician, Andrew, the optician, Chris, the hopeful, and good evening, gang. Oh, he left Will out.
Forget about Will, man. What about Will? How do you forget Will, man?
I've been on this channel.
That's so unfortunate.
I've been on this channel, apart from Andrew and Kai, I've been here the longest and I'm left out.
He's not even mentioned in the super
God's
chat.
sake.
But thank you for
Yikes.
donating, Gerard. Thank you for donating.
thank
Keep
you.
doing it.
Thanks.
Keep doing it.
Chris,
Message
the
to
whole form,
YouTube.
man.
A message to YouTube. Yeah, give us our money, please. Give us our money.
Yeah.
But,
YouTube is playing games, man. They send it to the wrong account, and now I'm back and forth with them. We see what's gonna happen, man.
yeah, it's the
doing
wrong,
a-
guys, it's the wrong account. Yeah, it's the wrong account.
Yeah, we'll
High
see what
secret
happens.
money
We'll see what happens.
laundering, you know, allegedly money
Yeah,
laundering.
man.
Yeah. But let's discuss,
Exactly, man. So I don't have to pay taxes.
let's discuss
Oh, okay.
let's discuss the you're not going to be timed out of stand unless you come up with some crazy transfer theory. Let's discuss the Lukaku. Kai, he looks like he is on his way back.
Andrew.
Oh
Andrew.
God, hang on. Sorry.
Yeah, we made up for it now. Goodwill
Hey,
hunting. There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. And thanks for donating again, Gerard. We do
Yeah.
appreciate
Cheers.
it.
Appreciate you, Jared.
Go on then, Kai. Sorry, mate.
Lukaku has come back to Chelsea, man. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this guy and his extra large shirts, man. I can't wait for him to come and just like snap the center back's necks apart, you know, just like move him out of the way.
That's
That
true.
guy, man, is gonna terrorize
Okay,
defenses. I can't wait.
you
man.
just sneak up behind Gabriel and just let's go.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Slendz donated.
Slendz.
Wow, £8. Thank you very much. This is a quick donation to fund Marshall's moustache stream because that stash looks like David Luiz's afro.
Jesus Christ, bro. Hey man, David Luiz had a respectable afro. That's all I'll say, man.
Slendz, thank you for contributing to the channel you're on.
Now you gotta fucking make me check my stash and shit. Fucking Christ, bro.
We got
Gotta do
Gang.
this, fucking hey,
Whose
man.
touch is worse, Lukaku, Timo, Tammy?
Oh,
it's
stop
Tammy.
it.
Oh, come
Tammy.
on.
It's Tammy.
Tammy.
Is it
Tammy
Tammy?
can control a ball to save his life.
I think
yeah.
it's Tammy. It is a
No,
WWE shirt. Yes. You're going to buy a Lukaku shirt. Yes, I think everyone will buy a Lukaku shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Even I
buy
would
it.
buy a Lukaku
I'll
shirt.
buy one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a
Yeah.
Lukaku away shirt.
Yeah, same Kai.
There you go. Yeah, the away kit is the way to go,
Yeah.
or the third
What?
kit.
Because the home one is still disgusting. Not gonna buy it, but we might.
Hey, it's
Oh,
not
that's
disgusting
growing on me.
person.
That's growing
I
on me.
need,
Yeah,
I need to buy an
Oh,
Asprey
stop
shirt.
it!
No,
Stop
I'm
it!
not joking.
Don't let it
It's
grow
growing
on you.
It's growing
I
on
got
me.
Don't let it grow on you.
It looks
It's growing on
pretty
me
good
like
in
a
real life.
fungus. Like a fungus I can't remove. That's
That's
what it's
exactly
can
what
fix
it
it
is.
tonight.
Fucking fungus.
If we lose that Super Cup, I'm taking that shirt back.
Kai, you missed some other news. Why don't we? Hang on. Aguero. What does one back up for Lukaku? We buy Aguero, yeah. Back up for Lukaku.
Wait. He's terminated his contract. Are you serious?
He wants to.
I think he
I
wanted
don't
to play with
believe that.
Messi.
I would believe
could
that
see
when I
it.
hear it, man.
Yeah.
What if Lukaku wears number 11?
Depay's the only signing that's really committed to Barcelona that they've got through yet.
Depay is whack as well, man.
Super chat from Daniel Wilkinson. Thank you, Daniel. Big
Thank you,
support of the
Daniel.
channel. Thank you. That. Kai, the Mount Dance lover. Real Chris, the Timo lover. Andrew, the Johnny lover. Marshu, the Z.
Jesus
Marshall,
Christ,
the
he actually
ZX
found one
lover,
for me.
And Will, the Rashford lover.
Jesus God, Daniel.
Big up the channel.
Thank you,
Daniel, I can't even recognize you anymore.
Daniel.
You're always changing your name, man. Fucking one day it's
Daniel.
Barcelona in the mud, the other day.
Daniel,
You-
always supporting the channel. Thank
If you
very
want the
much,
news,
pal.
check out Daniel's latest names, man.
He does. I do like it. I do like the Barcelona and Mud one. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
one
Andrew,
so
Yeah,
far.
no, that's my
To be
favorite
fair,
one so
though,
far.
Andrew did used to do that as well all the time. So
Yeah,
I
now
respect
that
it.
will be my one on Twitter. That will be all season. Don't worry, that's all. I'm never changing that. That's all season.
All right, clip
No
this,
more
guys.
hives. No more hives. Sorry, Kate. Lukaku though. You think it's going to happen? Yeah.
Yeah, start with Lukaku.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I can't wait for it to happen, man. Finally, I don't have to see Tammy Abraham in a fucking Chelsea kit again. That looks too big for him, man. Man. I am excited, man. Can't wait for Lukaku to come, man. I can just kiss that bald head and be like, I'm glad you're here, Lukaku. Finally, we can score goals again, man. Bro, this team, it's the one thing that we needed. I've been crying for a world-class number 9, and finally we are getting one in the prime of his career, so we don't have to wait for him to develop. And in a way, if you guys remember a few months ago, I said that I prefer Lukaku for Haaland just due to the fact that he is kind of like more experienced. And I think we already have a lot of youth in our team. So having somebody who's already, in the prime of his career, who already been 2 years in Italy, playing against, and people forget, the Italian league is not an easy league to step that in because it's a very defensive league, yeah? It's not like the Bundesliga where the defensive lines are high, So I am happy, and I can't wait to see him back in the Premier League, and I can't wait to see his first interview, man, because that interview is going to be fire, man.
I will say this. We'll move on to you, Marshall, and then the rest of the guys. I just think, listen. Let's be all. We would love to have Haaland. Yeah, we're not saying we didn't want Haaland. We would love to have Haaland, but I just think this Chelsea are a business. They're always going to make the business decision, the sensible business decision. Even now, they're not even going to pay £100 million for Lukaku. It's going to be like 95. 97. Yeah, something like that. But
I like how they try to offer the Costa those.
You're right, Kai. It's the one position we needed. He's going to have a great influence on the team, I think, and I can't wait for him to return. But Marshall, what do you think, bro?
Listen, for me, first of all, guys, 38 of you watching, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps us out. But for me, I've said this from, I think earlier on in the summer, we did a transfer window video, a stream. And I think there when we were discussing our striker options, because at the time it was 3 striker options. We were talking about possibly Kane, we were talking about Haaland, and we were talking about Lukaku. And if we got any 3 of those, I think all of us said we'd be fucking over through the moon, man. We'd be so happy with any of those 3. So I always said that my first choice was Lukaku simply on the basis that, look, they're all great strikers. They're all phenomenal strikers. In my opinion, though, Lukaku is the one that would come into this team, and this makes a difference. He would come into this team, and he loves the club already. He wants to play for the club, and he would give it all for his club. And you know what? I heard someone say this in the stream before, and it was a very good point. I know a lot of people have been saying like, "Oh, but Haaland is younger. You can have him for the future and all this stuff." Like, first of all, with an agent like Mino Raiola, you never know. Okay, so there's no like guarantee that if Haaland were to come, he would stay for like 10 years. All right, there's no guarantee of it. But I can almost guarantee you that if we sign Lukaku, if it goes through, when we get Lukaku, that.
First of all, Slendz, I don't sneak, bro. I give symbols that's going to happen, bro. I give signs.
Jesus Christ, bro. Science.
Anyways,
but
just to specify as well, it's not into any of our asses. Okay.
Yeah. That's very important. You specify that. But
especially not yours, bro. Jesus Christ, bro.
Apart from maybe Chris, anyway. He's naked, Chris. But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah,
Chris and I, we have a strictly professional relationship, people.
But I can almost guarantee you that Lukaku is probably going to stay here longer than Haaland would have stayed here. So
yes,
look, I'm happy with it. I'm not. You guys are going to call me a little bit deluded for saying this, but Haaland isn't necessarily off the table still. Like, we never know what could happen next summer. There is a possibility that we do end up signing him next summer as well. We don't know. It really depends on our striker situation, the way the game plays out, but the possibility is there. So like Lukaku still isn't off the table. It's not like, oh, this was our last chance, we're not going to get him. Like, yes, next season there's going to be a lot of more competition. It is a lot harder to get him. I understand that, but it's still there. There's still a possibility. So look, man, I'm through the roof. I'm gassed.
Can you do this, please, for me?
Lukaku. But yeah, I'm gassed, man. I'm really excited. I hope this is. I am a little bit nervous because it still hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it'll happen, man. I'm just trying to calm down.
Can I just say, before I move on to Will, I've never heard the term resale value mentioned by Chelsea fans so much. They only mention it with the Haaland transfer. They've never mentioned it before.
You know what's funny?
I'll credit Slendz. He did a fan campaign for Blues Fans TV.
Yeah,
he's right. We don't do. Did you do any Havertz resale thing last year? Because I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? We don't do that. We buy players to keep them. If we're not reselling. We're not that type of club. Sorry, Kai.
You know what killed me? People who flip fucking burgers in the day job all of a sudden became accountant talking about like, sale values, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't even afford your fucking bills, man. Stop trying to be accountants.
But Will, what do you think about the Lukaku situation? You're very excited about it.
I think it was late February. Even before you were linked with him, I said, what about maybe bringing Lukaku back? And I think he'd fit excellently into his squad. Do you know what? I'm a very emotional guy about football. I'm hoping that the announcement brings me to tears. I hope it does. I can't wait to see him at Stamford.
Oh my God.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm so
I swear to God, Will, if you cry over this announcement, you're getting fired from No Filter Football. Bro.
Well, you know what? Actually, should I dig myself into a hole? I mean,
Nah, do it.
I'm going to tell you. Okay, I cry about a lot of things at Chelsea. All right? I cried when we lost 6-0. I cried when we lost to United in the FA Cup. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I cried when Giroud left. I cried at the Champions League final.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
man.
I cry over a lot of things, you know.
Well, not gonna lie, yeah. If you were my kid, that's called a refund, man. Jesus fucking Christ! How much do you cry?
Hey,
bro?
if it makes you feel better, well, I'm pretty sure when we won the Champions League, I heard a tear come out of Kai's eye.
I did.
I also.
But that's a good event. He cried
I was
over
joking.
36-year-old striker leaving Chelsea.
Lukaku has no.
He did, Marshall.
When he missed that penalty in the Super Cup, I think I shed a tear as well. So hopefully he comes in. And you know what? All these pricks
8 years
on Twitter, are dickheads. All these pricks on Twitter. I'm seeing loads of fucking people saying, "Oh, they're not going to support Lukaku. They're not going to."
So stupid, man.
They're gonna because we're not going for Messi. They're gonna have an agenda against him. Like, are you fucking what the fuck are you on about? They're like, "Oh yeah, why don't we get Haaland? It's this amount of money more." Well,
if that's the case, firstly, you can call it. You can call them up if you want to, and go. But then you do not ever get the chance to celebrate when Lukaku scores.
It's bullshit, Andrew. They're saying, I saw
you don't get the chance.
Saying they're supporting Lazio next year if he comes in. I've seen another saying shit like, "Oh, it's 40 million. We could have paid 40 million for more, and then we get Haaland." That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
that 40 million is the difference between a new midfielder coming in or a.
It's not even 40 million, is it?
Yeah, it's not. They didn't fucking translate it right into euros, but yeah, that's not the point. Just so many cunts on Twitter, man, and I'm hoping.
No, but he's right though. Like honestly, like I don't go on Twitter that often. I'm not like on Twitter like as much as you guys, but every time I have recently.
This is a
Marshall, which account is your burner account? I want to know, man, because you creep on.
No, don't worry about it. But don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. It's okay, man. You can still live life. You'll breathe. You'll be able to drink your water. You'll be able to piss when you need to piss. You don't need to know, man. It doesn't matter. So, anyways.
One more thing, Marshall.
No, maybe just I'm gonna add on to your rant, man, because it's been really fucking annoying to see the fan base flip out the way they do. Some people saying that he's not as good as Haaland. Like, wait a minute. First of all, he's easily top 5 strikers in the world. Second of all, he got MVP over Cristiano Ronaldo in Italy, which isn't an easy feat. I don't care how washed up you think Ronaldo is. He's still Ronaldo. He's still doing bits at whatever age he is. He's still up, keeping up with Messi, who's doing bits in La Liga still. So like it's this idea that he's not as good of a striker. Why? Because Haaland finishes more in a league that plays a high line all the time. Like you look at Lukaku, he provides you more than just finish and goals. Like first of all, his physicality is always there. The way he plays with his back behind the goal, the link up play he has, the leadership quality that he brings. You really think that Haaland's going to come into this team? First of all, you really think that, and this also pisses me off, people saying like, "Oh, it's a damn shame we only bid 130 euros for Haaland. Like we should have just paid the 40 million euros more." Like, first of all, fucker, I'm glad you're not the one running Chelsea, because you would run the fucking club down to the fucking ground with all. And you know what? These same fuckers would fucking put in 200 million euros for Haaland, and then if he flops, because we don't know, he's not prep proven. If he flops, then they'll be like, "Oh, Marina out, oh, Roman out," all this bullshit. The same fucking Stella drinking fat fucks.
This resale value thing is a bit bullshit as well, because let's say we sign Haaland for 155
It makes me mad, I'm sorry.
Let's say we sign Haaland for 155 million. He would have to do something pretty fucking special for us to get a profit on him that's properly worth it. Mm-hmm. He'd have to break goal record upon goal record to get about 250 million and break the world record. It's unrealistic. It's not career mode. You don't just develop a player by fucking by playing them because they've got high potential. It's fucking stupid. And as well, this guy was going to stay at Inter until we came knocking. He is. I don't care. He's not English, so okay. I'm not talking about English debate.
You're right.
He's not English, so he might not get called proper Chelsea, but he is as proper Chelsea as they fucking come. If you want to use that term. He cares about the club. He loves his club, and he's leaving. He's leaving for us. He's not leaving because he wants to leave. He's leaving for us. £97 million is going to cost. there might be a bit of pressure on him already. He doesn't need our fans being absolute wankers to him. And I hope he just fucking proves them wrong, because I will find every
Me
time
too.
I'm gonna get real
you ladies got all your panties in
They
a
got their
bunch,
emotions out.
It's the
Forget
card.
My estrogen's flowing, bro.
Before I get to
It
it,
is.
let me just say the 62 of you watching. Can we
I'm
get
so proud,
the
man. I'm
likes
like a
up,
godfather,
please?
man.
Can we get the likes up, please? 62 watching, get the likes up. If you like it or dislike it, you can choose either one. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, but if you dislike it, your mother's the hoe.
It gets
Don't
distraction either way, though, doesn't it? Even if
If
they
you don't like
dislike
it, little Chris will stop being
Hey.
naked.
If
Go
you
on,
don't
Alex.
like it,
Stop.
if you don't like it, you wanted to pay over 200 million euros for Haaland.
Yeah, that's true. Go on, Chris. What do you think about the
I
whole
was
Lukaku
going to
thing,
say
mate?
with Lukaku and obviously Haaland's mentioned in it. I wanted Haaland first, and Haaland
me
obviously
too.
is a
I
very
wanted
exciting
Haaland.
player. Yeah.
Everyone did,
And obviously we're getting Lukaku now, and people shouldn't be mad at that, because I am gassed for Lukaku. Lukaku's a brilliant striker, and even for the emotion side, like Lukaku's, I'm pretty sure last game was the Super Cup, and he can literally return before the Super Cup, so that'd be like a cool emotional side. Like he could come back and bag a goal, so it's that emotion side. But the problem as well, like people complain about him, is his age. He's 28. That literally he's just turned 28, the peak of his age. So it's a good thing for Chelsea, like to have someone like experience. He can lead our line. So he's got to lead our
Daniel,
line.
don't say that about your hand, man. Don't say that about your hand, bro.
Oh, Daniel. Daniel's coming in with fire tonight, man. I love
He
it.
is.
Love it,
Nah,
Daniel.
he
Man.
is.
Keep it going, pal. Keep it going.
But yeah,
Chris.
like Lukaku actually brings like that leadership. He's literally won into the Serie A. Like it's something special over Inter to do that, and he is a great leader. He's made a lot of players around him a lot better. So he's just got to bring that to Chelsea. And and to me, at the minute, I will say Lukaku's better than Haaland. He's more clinical. He can header better. He's more of a leader.
He's more of a
He's just he's complete.
He's a complete product,
Do you know what I'm sick of seeing as well? All these cunts on not.
Oh, come on, man.
They're not cunts.
Let's say it again.
It's
Jesus.
just an opinion, guys. It's just an opinion. I'm not going to call them cunts. But I see all the time, it's the biggest myth in the world that the Taro is this technical, elegant genius, and Lukaku's apparently the quote-unquote pace and power merchant. That makes no... Lukaku is literally more talented. Lukaku is more talented. His link-up play is as good, if not better. I hate these people.
If you look at Lukaku's stats last season, man, you see that
Cheers to you, Daniel, and your delusion, my man.
You see, like what Kai said, he's a complete package. Like he has great passing ability. He has great. He actually, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he exceeded his XG last season with Inter, which means like this man was scoring goals he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
But my point being is that he was scoring goals he wasn't supposed to be scoring, or wasn't even predicted to score. Like this man has gone above expectations. So. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the other thing I really like about Lukaku that I mentioned earlier was that he brings a leadership that we have been lacking so much of in the attack. Like, I'll be honest with you, Ziyech, he's not much of a leader. He does his own thing. I know he's the oldest one in the attacking third, but he kind of does his own thing, and he's just impressive with the ball, and that's it. He's there to make the plays happen, and all that stuff. But Lukaku, he grabs the game by the scruff of the neck. He's the type of player that, like, with his experience, he can help improve the whole team. Haaland won't be able to do that. Haaland will score you goals, but at the end of the day, he's not going to be like very helpful for everyone else. Really.
Thank you. I would just say the only time I ever do XG is just for expected girth, but that's a different story. I will.
Jesus Christ, man!
It's Daniel Wilkinson's fault, man.
Can I also read out some more stats?
Daniel Wilkinson from. Daniel, why are you trying to prove to me that you're good in bed, bro? I'm just confused. I'm confused, man.
73 watching. Let's get the likes up. 73 watching.
Boost them likes, guys, please, and thank you.
Come on, guys.
Lukaku tops the charts for through balls, chance creation. His at Inter anyway. His.
No, I did want to.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you, Will.
Yeah, I know.
This chat's entertaining today. I'm sorry.
We'll roll into that. I did want to say that Lukaku is unfairly judged on one half season with Man United. He's unfairly judged in this. He has got better
Me.
in the 2
I
years at
watched
Italy.
Serie A.
And thank you to Antonio Conte because he has helped him turn his game around. Plus, he's leaner.
Thank you.
He's better in all areas of the ball. I always say this: his first touch has improved, and I'll say this all the time with Lukaku. I don't care what his first touch is. I only care what his last touch is, and the last touch is
Yeah.
You know
going.
what's funny with Lukaku? You know what's funny with Lukaku?
Yeah.
What?
He lost his hairline, but regained his first touch, man.
Do you know what though with Lukaku?
Oh
It's
my
with
God.
managers who have believed in him, he excels. He Roberto Martinez at Everton and at and in Belgium, he's done well. He's Everton's top record goal scorer in the Premier League with 87 goals in around 3 or 4 seasons. I can't remember how long he was there exactly. Got 24 non-penalty league goals in 2016-17, which is why everyone wanted him. He was arguably the best striker in the league that season for me. He was anyway. His goal conversion rate is 31%. That's 13%.
Hang on, Will. Sorry, Will. You know the rules. Josh CFC. You know Josh is a few.
Hey, big up, Josh.
Thank you very much,
Hey,
Josh.
Fellow American,
$2.50.
fellow Jersey pal.
Thank you, pal. Big Chelsea fan. Kai, are you a Lukaku fan? He asked.
Yeah, he's one of the 2 options that I wanted other than Haaland. I do like Lukaku. I think he's perfect for Chelsea. His size, his pace, and unlike the 2 strikers that we have, he's actually shaped like a man, which is also a plus. So yeah, I'm happy.
Can I address something real quick and then we go back to Will?
Yes.
Fat Hill.
So on Will to
Fat
finish his
Heel.
stats.
Fat Heel's comment. I'd rather sign Messi on a free than sign Lukaku on 115 mil.
Thanks, Josh.
Listen, bro. What about the resale value? What about the resale value,
There's
bro?
only one thing with Lukaku that I think could hinder his tally slightly, and that's the fact that Jorginho will most likely take penalties.
A little.
His stats without penalties are normally just in the late teens / mid-teens. But apart from that one crazy season where he scored 24, but he's still a massive upgrade on what we have, and I'm sure we can't if we burn Jorginho into the ground like we did last year, he won't. I think he'll get injured. So if he can take penalties, ideally I don't mind Jorginho staying as penalty taker for the long term. But if we get a penalty on the first game of the season and Lukaku's playing, I would give it to Lukaku just to get him off the mark, to get him rolling, give him confidence.
In my opinion, to what Will is saying, like I know that his numbers might drop a little bit because he's not the main penalty taker at the team, but considering how many chances this team creates, the Reece James crosses, the Ziyech crosses, the movement inside that sometimes we just don't have the clinical finishers, the passes that Mount and Kai provide. I think now that we have Lukaku, who is a clinical striker who can play with his back against the goal, I think he will make up for any penalties he doesn't get with those opportunities that we're going to be giving him.
His assist as well will help us.
His assist as well.
There's actually one thing that actually worries me though about Lukaku, and it's not even himself. I'm worried that the fans might get onto him very quickly because we didn't get Haaland, and he's a lot of people's third or second choice. They might have wanted Kane or.
I don't think people care that much.
But no, I do, Marshall. I do because
I've
seen this. I
small
feel
pool
like
of deluded fans.
Because he's 90 million, I think a lot of people expect him to be clinical to a T, which is unrealistic. So, for example, he will miss big chances for Chelsea next year. That is a fact. He will,
any striker does.
Him and Ronaldo and Immobile. I'm not including Immobile. Kane misses big chances. Lukaku does. Benzema does. Lewandowski even does. I'm worried that people are going to think he's going to be this perfect goal scorer, which no one apart from maybe Kane and Lewandowski they're as near as perfect as you can get with goal scoring, and they're not even perfect. I'm just worried about they might get onto his back if he misses a few big chances, and you know how some
who cares, man? Honestly, who cares?
That's
but Lukaku's got.
Sorry, I will come to you, Chris. Josh is right. Bung up those likes, please. But real, Chris, what did you think of the reports that Thomas Tuchel's had a big influence on bringing him or convincing him to come to Chelsea?
Who? Thomas Tuchel, Lukaku.
For Lukaku, yeah.
I think, like as Tuchel said, like there's gonna be a lot of players. Like as Tuchel said, there's gonna be a lot of players who go want to come join Chelsea. He can attract what's it called? He's got our youth player, but our young squad playing really good football and defensively structured really well. got him to a Champions League final, won him a Champions League as a young squad, and he can probably attract a lot of players, like, because they can probably just work under him and do wonders. So, like, yeah, like, it's a good thing. Like, it's not just like one person can attract all the people like Lampard. Like, a lot of managers can, and they can prove it by their tactics and everything. So, yeah, it's a good thing. So, a lot of people don't want to join Chelsea at the minute.
Yeah, just before we move, another super chat. Daniel Wilkinson, moving mad this evening. Thank you very much. Chelsea winning everything this season. We are the best team in the world. How many goals does Lukaku need to score in all competitions? Big up, everyone. Thank you very
good
much.
question.
Daniel.
I would say,
Thank you very much, Daniel. Again,
Good question.
Thank you. Hang on. Yeah, thank you.
I
very
would
much,
say
Daniel,
2025. I would be happy.
Thank you, Daniel.
2025. I'll be happy.
I say 25.
I'd be happy with 20
in all competitions. 25 to 35 in all comps. Because I'm only putting that because we create a lot of chances. So I'm only just thinking it like that.
Andrew, we have to play our Make-A-Wish kids in the cups, man. So
I know,
but
I'm not. Kai, I don't want him playing League Cup or FA Cup unless it's the final. I don't want him
semi-final against City or
well,
something.
depends.
Yeah.
I don't want him.
Belgian Tammy.
Oh wait,
It's nowhere near Tammy.
Have you seen? Maybe it's Belgium Tammy after he ate some fucking Super Mario mushrooms, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe then.
Yeah.
Fucking close, Tony.
I think he as well. Like, he's got to offer a lot to our, like, 2 10s or 2 wingers, how you want to call it. Like, he's the big target man. Like, he's big, and he's got to occupy like 2 defenders probably at once easily. So Timo's got to run behind, Kai Havertz can run behind, Ziyech can either like hold it, and then Lukaku runs in behind and just pings it to him. Like, it's gonna be all looking really good for Chelsea.
The Havertz one's a really good point. I think Havertz is gonna improve massively with them, man.
Oh yes,
Like, he literally made Lautaro Martinez look better, and Lukaku is like, I mean, Havertz is like maybe 4 times the player Martinez is. So I think him and Lukaku is gonna have a really good membership, you know.
Clyde, add a 0 onto that 40 times. I don't like Lautaro Martinez at all. I'm so glad it's not joining us.
I'm an objective person.
I know. Josh is right. 4-2-2, which has been used, is intriguing. Tons of attack behind him. Yes, I think whatever formation, he's the focal point. It'll be the one up front. He's he's the linchpin. He will do everything, hold them together. But I think though, Kai, don't you think although his goals will be huge, don't you think it'll have more of a, like we have just discussed, more of a positive impact on the rest of the team because he's the focal point? Don't you think that?
Yeah, bro. Imagine like you play football. Yeah, you run. You see like the center backs. They look at you and you see Tammy running at you like a fucking you know those things that you put on the stairs and they just jump like up and down like the stairs. Those
the slinkies
kind of look like.
Is it the slinkies?
Yeah. The staircase thingies.
Yeah.
That's what Tammy is, man. That's what Tammy is. He has no fucking bone, no spine, nothing. Like, even our own players don't take him.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, that's what he is. He has no spine, bro. Like, look at Lukaku. When you see somebody like Lukaku runs at you, man, you know you're fucked up. You know you need to like to fix up, try to get the ball.
You need to
up.
brace yourself.
Do you remember Aspie just getting thrown across? Like, Aspie just got thrown.
Yeah, he got thrown.
He's a monster.
Lukaku actually said that was, after when he knocked us out of the FA Cup. That's apparently that was after that. That's when we reignited interest in him, and ever since we've, there's been a goal at the club to maybe bring him back one day.
Yeah. You mean when that video when Lukaku was trying to fake an American accent? Yeah, I saw that.
Slinky Abraham. But here's the thing.
Yeah, go on, Marshall.
No, I was just saying, like, Kai brings up a really good point with the Tammy thing. Like, one of my biggest frustrations with Tammy, and even in the last friendly, I was saying this on the Discord when we were doing the watch along. One of the biggest frustrations about Tammy is that the last time he got a penalty because he fell in the box was versus Krasnodar. I'm pretty sure. This man is always falling or being pushed off the ball or tripping on himself in the box all the time. He has no physicality whatsoever. And it's so frustrating to see it.
I said it 1,000 times. This guy shaped like a tall Scandinavian woman, man. He does not belong in the Chelsea men team, man.
It's frustrating. So it's like a breath of fresh air to get someone with physicality like Lukaku, or let's say we didn't get Lukaku, Kane or a Haaland. Like, those are more physical strikers that look. In all honesty, when we look at our past, the physical strikers have been the one that worked out the best. Diogo Costa, Anelka was great too when he was in the team. Drogba, like they were great specimens and they were beasts, and defenders didn't want to play against them. They had pace, they had more to their game than just than just pace. You know, they weren't as fast as Timo, but you know, they weren't also just tap-ins and scavenger goals. You know what I mean? So it's just a breath of fresh air to have a proper striker. I hope wherever Tammy goes, he does well. Hopefully he does go to Atalanta, because in my opinion, it is probably his best move, because let's get it right, man. If he's going to Arsenal, he's downgrading. He's downgrading.
Hang on, sorry, Kai. Let me just. I just wanted to. Did I do something?
I'm fucking happy, Tyrone, man. Just fuck you, man. I'm in a good mood, bro.
If you do find him annoying, can you just like the video and subscribe as well? Thanks. Let me just say, Wayne, I didn't know you're in hospital, big man. I hope you're better. I hope you're good.
Yeah, I hope you're good.
If we are helping you and entertaining you and taking your minds off things, that's all that matters to me. You know, whenever you're ready, you want to, just message us. You know, you're always good to every Chelsea channel. So get well soon, big man. Okay, get well soon.
Get well soon.
Get well soon, bro.
You know, Lukaku as well. He's built different. He is so like, it's just the shape of him, the size of him. Like, he's just built different compared to a lot of strikers as well. Like, he's just built different.
At United as well, he had I don't know what they were doing at Man United. He had a weight condition as well. Like he had to have a procedure which they didn't pick up, which affected him massively. And now he's not overweight anymore. So
yeah, he watches his diet. He knows what he can and can't eat anymore. Like there was just something that they couldn't find when he was overweight at Man U for that reason. So it was just he's in the best shape of his life, man. He looks like such a specimen. Like you see pictures of him without his shirt on, no homo, bro. This man is ripped. He is ripped, man.
Yes, yes.
You know what I said before? Like in three months, I'm gonna look like Jason Momoa. Change my mind. In 3 months, I'm gonna look like fucking Romelu Lukaku, bro. Minus the legs. I can't get those legs.
Yeah, when he was at United, you're gonna look at 3 months. You're gonna look at
no. Shut the fuck up, bro. No, I mean now. You asshole. I mean now.
By the way, Slendz. Aren't I the one who said that Lukaku is coming? I'm the one who said Lukaku is coming. You said he's going to step into, man. So
I'm pretty sure Kai was the one that said he's coming.
Wait, guys, can we touch on something really quickly with our midfielder situation? Because
this Tyrone, my guy, just fuck off, bro. Like honestly, man.
I was at the game the other day, and there was
Jesus Christ, guy. At least be respectful, man. Fucking A. If you disagree with our, like we always say this all the time. I'm sorry, Will. If you disagree with what we have to say,
you know what he said. The American guy, shut the fuck up. That's what he said. Bro.
Yeah, seriously. All right, why don't you come here and say something factual, say something that is important or even relevant, and then tell me to shut the fuck up. Make me shut the fuck up. You're just straight up being rude, bro. So fuck you. Go get blocked.
Yeah, that's why.
Anyways, Will, what's up?
There was a player that really stood out to me, especially in the second half, and that was Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Tino Andrew, to be fair, but more Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He had apart from that like one bad pass, I remember. He had the ball glued to his feet. He looked willing to drive. He didn't look worried about getting injured. He was driving. He was progressing the ball very well. I really want to keep Ruben now. I can't lie. I really want to give him another chance. I really do.
No. Based on what? The preseason?
No,
Ruben's been good.
Himself,
yeah.
He's been
breaking news.
okay.
Breaking news actually just come out.
What's that?
Ethan Ampadu, Armando Broja, Kalamatana-Doi, and another player. Let me have a look. And Tino.
You're right, by the way.
They've been added to the Super Cup squad. So,
yeah, I think they're just because they're under a certain age or something. It was.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
Be registered.
Yeah, we don't actually.
But Kai, like for Ruben, I think this is going to be like a make or break. Just let it be for one season. See what happens. He's not going to be a star anyway. So if he can make an impact to our season, it's going to be good anyway. Like, and if not, he just gets old or something.
But don't get your hopes up, guys. Like you still to go on loan.
He's right. He's right. This guy's right. He's right. I have to shave my head. I don't think he's going to go on loan this season. I think if he doesn't work out this season, he's getting sold or he's joining the loan army afterwards because this is it, man. This is it for him. Tuchel likes him. whether or not his comments are positive or not, that's subjective enough to what you guys think. But from what I see, I think Tuchel wants to see more out of Ruben, and he wants Ruben to push himself more. Mind you, the Tottenham game, he didn't look that great. He didn't look fantastic. He looked okay, but then again, he's working with Bakayoko, who doesn't even want to be there. You know what I mean? Bakayoko's just walking around wondering, why am I on this team, and why am I even in this game? But Ruben has been a solid choice. He hasn't really done much wrong. He hasn't been outstanding and amazing, but I will say this: Tino Angerin last game was impressive, and he looked like what we want Ruben to look like.
Okay, so we're completely psyched about Lukaku coming in. The other big transfer news. The other big transfer news is Kounde. The latest being that Simon Johnson, who I don't like using the tier 1 shit, whatever. He is very close to Chelsea.
He's reliable.
He has got sources. He's very close to Chelsea. He says he's been told that we will sign Kounde regardless of the Zuma situation. I believe we haven't done Kounde yet because we're just trying to get Lukaku over the line. What do you think, Kai? Kounde coming in, good signing?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kounde as well. It's the two sides. Like, if I could ask for a center back and a striker, both of those would be my choice.
Yeah.
So I am happy. I'm very happy about it. You know, if Chelsea get them both signed, man, then I apologize for the 2017 panic. I was wrong. We signed some good players. We improved our team. And
You're already wrong,
man.
Though, like,
okay. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to happen. Shut the fuck up, Marshall. I can't wait for it to happen because I'm actually excited, you know, to see what's gonna happen, you know. And I'm excited for the season. Hey, by the way, people, the season is next week, man. We have like the Super Cup and wins.
Yeah, we're very, very close. That's why I'm a little nervous. We haven't finished anything off yet.
Yeah.
We talking of that, we're gonna have to do on Monday. Will probably be our Prem prediction / Super Cup preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait.
That might have to be a bit of a longer stream because we've got to cover a lot of stuff.
We'll see. We'll sort it out.
We just started earlier.
What do you think, Chris, about Kounde?
I'm not exactly like watched him massively, but it looks exciting. But like, it's gonna move one of my favorite centre backs, Kurt Happy Zuma. So, but like, at
can he be happy somewhere else? Can he be happy somewhere else?
Yeah, at Chelsea. But literally, he like for further back, I think he looks like he's suited, and he's like 5'10", so height doesn't matter. Apparently, he's got a good jump. I'm hearing and I look. So like aerial doesn't seem that bad, and he's got good passing abilities. He can play multiple positions as well. I hear like CDM, right back, centre back. So it looks like a good signing. And Chelsea look like they're going to literally improve from last season what we wanted to compete to the Premier League. What we need.
Yeah, that is the truth. Wednesday is a must win. I think it is. I think it is.
For me, I don't care about the Super Cup that much, to be honest.
No, I think
it's a glorified Community Shield.
It's another trophy, though.
I just think it's another trophy. It's also a great way to start the season as well.
Confidence builder.
It's confidence.
I mean, it's fucking Villarreal, man. Chelsea can't beat Villarreal.
Kai, I just want Arsenal fans to shut the fuck up, please. We need as many trophies as possible, just so they can stop chatting us. You know what I mean? And plus, that's a trophy they'll never win.
Where's Johnny going? Johnny was with the Inter fans protesting yesterday. So that's where
literally, that protest was bad. Like,
that was bad. That was one of the worst protests.
That was one of the weakest protests I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But guys, you remember the Spurs Super League protest? Only had 13 people turn up. That was better.
And a guitar. Like somebody went to the mega store. He saw sales and he came back with bags, man.
He came back with Tottenham plates. Do you remember? He had the Tottenham plates.
Yeah.
He went into the mega store. A protest. I just need to do my shopping in the store first. Ridiculous. Right. Kounde's going to be done. Lukaku looks like it's going to be done. Let's touch a bit on the little bit on the Spurs game, and then we can get a few people on to discuss what they want to do. What they want to say. We absolutely destroyed Spurs in that first half. We were far the better team. That was with most of our team and a few, yes, and a few ones not there. But then we let a 2-goal lead slip.
The Make-A-Wish kids came on, and we started. They got their goals back, man.
But I want Marshall to lead off.
Yeah. I'll start it off.
Go on.
First of all, that comment, but can he do it in a cold night away at Stoke? Yes, he can, Big Rob. But listen, you like you said, Andrew, that first half was really impressive. Ziyech is on fire right now. He's looking fantastic. I think the biggest takeaway for me of this preseason is that when we want to do attacking football, I want to see. I never thought I'd say this because I always thought it was either one or the other, but I want to see Cho at right wing back and Ziyech in the right forward position because that chemistry is working out so well, and they're both making each other look very good. I never thought I'd see both of them in the lineup in the same lineup ever, but I'm seeing it, and it's really working out, and I really like it. Yeah. So hopefully that keeps going into the Super Cup, obviously. Who else is really good? It was nice to see Kante. Kante hasn't missed a single step. That tackle he had to give Ziyech that goal was phenomenal, and he was just megging people. He put Dele Alli in his pocket. He just looked absolutely fantastic that game. Pulisic came on. Trevor Chalobah was very impressive to me. That kid has been playing a lot this whole entire preseason. I think Tuchel sees something in him. I think he's the placeholder for Kounde. I think if Kounde were to come into the team, I think he has a very similar play style, I guess. And Trevor Chalobah has just been. I think this kid needs to go. If he doesn't stay in the club, he does need to go to a Premier League loan, and I think this kid can do very impressive things at the club. Zuma looked okay. Rudiger looking better.
Okay, Will. See you later, mate. We'll
take care, people.
I'll catch you later, Will. But yeah, and then the second half too was a little disappointing because it was kind of our C team, right? I mean,
can I just break in?
Go for it.
Damasio, the Italian journalist, the top guy, just been retweeted. Romelu Lukaku's sale is now imminent. Inter Milan are targeting Zapata and Dzeko as replacements.
Ooh, Dzeko.
Yeah, so
that's good. The reason it's taking so long, ladies and gentlemen, because I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, it's taking so long. Oh, why haven't they done it yet? Oh, maybe it's because Haaland. It's because these people need to ensure there's a replacement for the player that they're getting rid of. So if they're trying to get Zapata or Dzeko, then that means Dzeko's in Roma, right? Roma and Atalanta now have to find a striker to replace their striker. So it's like these things take a little bit of time, So don't think now we're going for Haaland and all that stuff, man. Kante just said Dele Alli on his way to. It's true though. He looked so well.
This chat tonight.
It's on fire today, man.
It's the funniest it's ever been. I don't give.
Yeah, it's been very distracting, but yeah,
I love all you guys in it. Even the ones that hate us, I love all you guys.
Yeah,
I don't know. Love is a strong word, but I like you guys. Yeah.
It was disappointing that we ended up tying. Obviously, it is a friendly, but the quality of goals that Spurs had versus the ones that we had. Fucking night and day, man. They little lucky deflection, and the second goal was just we brought in our new players and then they fucking scored. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it was okay, but look, man, there are players there that looked really good. Kovacic looked great too, so it's fairly promising, man. I'm excited for the season to just get going, and the Super Cup too.
Chris,
I can't even comment. Yeah, Chris, I didn't even watch the game.
I didn't watch the game. That's why I'm going to Real Chris with you. Chris, we watched the game.
Yeah.
We watched the game. We saw when Kante went off and the Bakayoko came on.
Yeah,
we saw how much that we rely on a Kovacic. I know he played, but a Kovacic and a Jorginho when Kante isn't there. What did you think?
I want to say how shit at Tottenham. Literally, you got Kante literally mugging them off, doing nutmegs and everything. They're making Kante look like Ronaldinho out there. So
Kante looked like the only midfielder there up against three.
Yeah, literally, Tottenham were just terrible, and then we just obviously gave him a chance by putting Bakayoko on, who we don't actually using. Bakayoko is awful. We need to get rid of him.
He was terrible, man.
I don't know what it is. I actually want him to work out, but he's just not working out at Chelsea. I want him gone. So
He doesn't even look like he wants to be there.
Tottenham
You know what's funny?
Go on.
It took Tottenham us playing our Make-A-Wish kids for him to win to actually draw, man. It's kind of sad, man. Even Expression, I watched Expression like match review, and he said, "We got touched, fam. We got touched, fam." Until Chelsea let the second team or third team play, and that's the only time they actually got back into the game. So I'm happy these guys doesn't have to play for us anymore. You know, by then.
Just someone take him on loan. I don't even care if we sell him. Just take him
you know what? If we had Lukaku as well, like taking some of those chances, it'd been over for him as well. Like we just need that clinical side as well. Like we were just smacking them around for chances. Team as well. I was gonna say, Team Mo should have got a goal in that game as well. That goal was way onside, but you know we move.
And also, I thought a good Sarr. I feel so. I'm not going to go in on Sarr a lot. I'm not. It's not. You know, I don't think it's fair. But I think what's been a good thing of maybe Sarr not playing well is we've seen. Because even though I still think he'll go out alone, Kai, I like the look of Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah. He's played well in the preseason. I think he'll go out on loan still, but
hopefully a Prem loan.
Yeah, Prem loan. I think it's been good to see some of these guys step up, like Dijon Sterling and everything like that. But
Angerin.
Wasn't he in Italy? Wasn't he in Italy, Chalobah? Am I mistaken?
He was in France.
He was in France, I believe.
France, okay.
Yeah. So, but you didn't see the.
I don't track the kids like Johnny does, so I'm sorry. I don't know what they're playing.
No, but Chalobah was very impressive. He kept getting in the box, fucking intercepting passes, stopping dangerous passes. I don't until that deflection. I don't think Spurs really got like a good look at our goal. Really, it was a very strong defense, and Chalobah was right in the middle of it too. Man, very composed. He's been very impressive, man. I've really enjoyed it. It's the first time I ever got to actually see him. So I want him to potentially stay at the club, get a better loan or something. If we get Kounde, obviously he's going, right? And Zuma as well, but I think he's going to be good for the future.
That's true.
Sarr was, Sarr was the one that made the error for the second goal. I remember that now.
Tell you what, we are going to
add some of your
Spurs game. We're going to add some of you lovely people to that, and you scumbags as well. We'll add as well. So we'll do that.
We don't discriminate by the good and evil.
These are one of these. We're replacing one of these bars and that on the outer towns. No rules. You know what I mean? We're like international waters. No rules.
Yeah, link is in the chat. The only rule is don't make it a therapy session. We don't care about football.
We like you, but we don't like you that much. I'm joking.
We'll be a football friend. We'll be a football friend. That's it.
Stream is in the link is in the chat. Come and talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you don't, even if it's you disagree with what we're saying, please tell us. But all good. So it's in there. But I think everyone's ready now for the season to begin. We got Super Cup coming up against Villarreal. I believe I'll be playing behind the closed doors thing tomorrow. I think I read something like that. Yeah,
I'm hearing something like that. Yeah,
because of all the England players coming back and Christensen and Azpilicueta coming back as well. I think they're going to play maybe a part in that. But Villarreal Wednesday. Weird game because I don't know Villarreal. I think I know Villarreal's game. I saw it in the Europa League final. It's not that good, but United weren't that great. So, are we?
They were the assholes that just broke Fofana's fucking leg, though. Fucking
Christ. Yeah. That's
if we get Lukaku, man. If we get Lukaku, this game is done. This game is done. And you know what would be, really poetic, yeah. If Lukaku, because you remember Lukaku left us after the Super Cup when he missed the Super Cup penalty.
I heard.
Imagine if he comes and he scored like the winner in the Super Cup, in his return. That would be so poetic, man. People would talk about this to be like more romantic than the fucking Titanic, man. People would like talk about this day forever in Chelsea history, man. So let's see, man.
Oh, this guy, he's a troublemaker. This one. Absolute troublemaker.
This one, yeah.
He's a troublemaker, this guy, man.
Lukaku.
Announce Haaland.
Man.
Announce Haaland.
You fucking shameless, bro. Shameless.
Abs, Gem. Well
Announce Erling Minerals Haaland, bro.
what are you thinking, Gem?
Announce Johnny's sanity, man. Somebody announce it, bro.
What you
Not much
saying, Gem?
From Di Marzio saying just not long ago saying that it's pretty much imminent now. Literally, it's going to happen. 115 million euros. I can bear that, to be honest. At least it's not the world transfer record fee, which Jack Grealish holds, which I'm happy.
Yeah, it's 95 million, isn't it, or something like that? 95, 97 million, something like that.
I can bear it. Like I said, I will back
Yeah.
Lukaku. Kai knows because me and him have both agreed on it a long time ago that.
Wait, you will bear it, Jim? You're okay with it? You won't suffer if somebody else pays that fund? You're fine with it? That's good.
No, you know me. I'm not one of them anyway.
I'm joking, bro.
I will back the player. I always back a player that wears the kit, even if it's fucking Jorginho Christensen. I still back him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll back him to
People who knows.
The only thing I will say is I expect him to. I will be putting pressure on him, and I expect to see whatever he's done in Inter Milan. I want to see it in the Premier League. I want to see him scoring the goals.
I think we all expect the same, yeah.
That's
no
fair,
reason
because we're not talking about a guy who hasn't played in the Premier League before. He's put up stats in the Premier League, so
he was made in the Prem, you know,
and he scored a lot of goals, you know, and you're right, Jim. We want to see the new and improved Lukaku.
There's no adaptation. He already knows what it's all about. Yeah.
Jim, are you gonna if he bangs? Yeah, Jim. Will you get a Lukaku kit?
If he bangs? No, I don't get anyone. I don't get anyone's name on the back, man. I just have it plain.
But
Tim gets his own name in the back.
If he does, since you're doubting him, would you get?
Listen, I promise you guys, if Lukaku scores more than 20 goals in the Premier League, I will get a Lukaku. Yeah.
All right, done, man.
Jim, I don't. Jim, no.
We'll get Lukaku.
Jim, don't fall to peer pressure like this. This is ridiculous.
Jim, let's go to
You really should have to do that, Jim.
Wait, do you
Hey, Hassan already recorded it, bro. You know Hassan records everything. He's everywhere.
Listen, they didn't see me. When I said it, I had my fingers crossed, mate. So it's all right. Don't worry, you know.
you go.
And Jim, you weren't on camera. You weren't on camera either. We don't know if this is Jim or not.
Exactly. It's not me. This is Jerem.
Jem, did you say if Lukaku gets 20 goals in the Premier League?
This is random as fuck. Why do you want to know how?
No, it's not random. That's gonna be easy for Lukaku because
Chris.
It's a session with people's height. Unbelievable. I don't know where they get it from.
I'm taller than you, mate. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah.
Aren't you like 5'8", 5'7"?
No, I'm 5'8".
I don't have any legs. I'm 4'3".
5'10", mate. 5'10".
Nah, you're not 5'10". Lewis is taller than you, and he's like 5'7".
Lewis is fucking 4'10", bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was. Hang on, that video with Slendz. He was on a box. They just didn't show you it. Okay. They didn't show you
Exactly.
He's standing on a milk crate.
It's like Troops TV.
Lewis is gonna have us like cut off, man.
It's not all of us can be the size of Great Wall China like Slendz, yeah?
Exactly. Yeah. He's a tall motherfucker. He really is. Abs, mate. What do you wanna say, bro?
Yeah. So I don't get why everyone's complaining. We're getting a lengman. That's what we've been calling for time.
Yes.
You need a lengman up top. If you've got when you've got no lengman, then how are you expecting to win, bro? But also, there's one other thing. I think we all need to give a minute's silence for the death of UEFA Lona. So everyone, just put your hands.
Rest in peace, Barcelona.
No, UEFA Lona.
Espiritu Santos,
Nah, fuck them. I hope they
No, not rest in peace.
Shit about Barcelona.
Rest in peace, Barcelona. Rest in peace, man.
They deserve a blooming prison sentence.
Can't stand it, man. If there's one club that can't stand it abroad, is Barcelona.
That is total.
Bartomeu got arrested,
They're
didn't
money
he?
launderers. They're money
Exactly.
launderers.
Life
They're
sentence.
money launderers, man.
That one Barcelona fan headbutting the gate was just hilarious.
Have you seen that? He headbutted the gate. He goes up. Like he's gonna get in. But they were acting like this. Someone said, "Oh, but Messi's not dead," and I was thinking, "No, the club is. The club is dead. That's why they're doing like that." You know what I mean? It's like that's why they go. But the guy, honestly, these guys don't know how to do protests properly, man. They really don't. They just don't know how to do it. But yeah, you're right, Abs, man. Yeah, the thing is, if we sign Lukaku, it's not. We don't put down Haaland because Haaland's a fantastic player. When we sign Lukaku, we just gotta, get behind him, back him. But you can still criticize him. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he misses,
yeah,
if
of
he
course.
misses a chance where you would criticise Werner for, then you should criticise Lukaku for.
Yeah, of
Do you know what
course.
I mean? But
It's
but
not
what you
like
should, but you should feel free to do so. That's what you should feel free to do. So
I mean,
like
they
the
are
thing-
human, aren't they?
yeah, exactly.
They are, exactly.
Exactly, Jim.
You-
They're at a
No.
You
job.
know what? If Lukaku doesn't work out Chelsea and scores goals, we got a serious issue. Like in
Yeah, we have a
like
serious
Madrid.
striker curse.
Like-
we need to get like a witch doctor into the club ASAP and
I
just
told you, man.
purge
I
the
told you.
Stamford Bridge.
I told you where you go to. You go to August 2006, and they gave it to Khalid Belarus. Okay, I'm telling you this, right? There's a thing I retweeted today. He gave Roy a
That's
penalty
true, you
against
know.
Everton,
Shit, I
man.
didn't
He's
think of
wearing
that.
that number 9 shirt.
Yeah,
You don't give
number 9.
a defender a striker shirt, okay? You just don't do it. It's like, you know, it's like you don't piss into the wind. You don't spit on Superman's cape. You don't give a number 9 shirt to a defender. Okay, it just doesn't work like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where it started. Yeah.
No, but the last real Don number 9 we had was flipping Hasselbank. And even
Well, the
then,
actual 9. You mean
Yeah,
the
exactly.
actual 9? Okay,
and then even
yeah.
then, on Hasselbank, even then, you know what? I'd even probably say he's probably the best striker we've had in like the last 25 years. In terms
He's
of
up
just, in terms of just
Yeah.
purity finishing, because for me,
Didn't he have more goals than Drogba as well?
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank,
Am I-
Oh,
his left
I
foot,
don't
his
know.
right foot, his head. The guy was just a machine.
He's more
man.
clinical than
He was
Drogba.
an
He was
absolute
more
machine.
clinical.
Bro, and you know,
he
he was 5'11" as well, man. He was a monster, bro.
top pins. Oh, that was
I've
too
never
much.
seen someone kick a ball harder than Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Oh, yes.
This guy was
Jem, you
just
remember,
rocking.
this, Jem. He scored the perfect hat-trick against Spurs. Left
Yeah.
foot, right foot header, but
Yeah, he did,
they
yeah.
were curling shots as well.
Yeah, I
He
remember
was
that.
Love to
he
see
was a
it.
baller. He's very underrated.
I always
Jimmy
remember
Floyd
that
Hasselbank.
goal, Andrew, against Man United, where he controlled it on his chest and he hit it about 40
Oh, the
miles an hour.
3-3.
Yeah,
The
top
3-3.
corner. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
Ranieri's
yeah.
first game, wasn't it? It's Ranieri's
That's
first
rocket.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Floyd, we should get together and do a
Yeah,
rugby
100%.
striker. Sorry,
That
we
was-
should. we should do
Look
that,
at the
man.
seniors having a moment, man. This is so sweet.
Oh, mate.
I will say though, this
What are you trying to
the
say?
one
Hang on,
thing
what are you
that
trying to say, Kai?
Jem,
What are you trying to say?
at least we've been privileged to see great strikers, unlike these lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Hey,
man, I saw Drogba.
Yeah. Have your Tammy, Kai. Have
These
your Tammy. I'll say Jimmy
lot,
Floyd.
Have your Tammy.
Andrew, these lot unfortunately didn't get to see the magician himself, Gianfranco Zola, play, man. That's a shame in itself.
I didn't get to
Yeah,
watch
I
him,
didn't
but
get
I've
to
always
see it.
known
I
of
didn't get
him.
to watch
so-
him either.
Backflip
I've heard the
goal,
tales.
backflip goal volley from the corner. In
No,
mid-air.
he's a magician, man. They don't make any players like that anymore. Trust me.
Yeah. Don't give me your Hazard.
I will say, touching on what Abs was saying before, what I don't like is that everyone is saying, not everyone, but there's that small portion of the fan base saying like, oh, I'm disappointed that the club went for their second option and not their first. Like, first of all, bro, there was no real first option here. Like, we just wanted, in my opinion, from what I saw. And from my perspective, it seemed to me that Chelsea just wanted one of 3 strikers, Kane, Haaland, and Lukaku. They were all equally as wanted. They were all the solution. I don't think there was a one. And I think the reason people in their heads thought like, oh, he was the number one choice is because it's Haaland. Everyone's talking about Haaland. Real Madrid is talking about Haaland. Man City's talking about Haaland. Like, everyone's talking about Haaland because this is a generational talent. So because there's so much news surrounding him, they're thinking, oh, he's the number one choice. He's the number one choice. We made a bid, man. We made a bid for 130 mil. It didn't work out. We don't know how much we wanted to spend. That'll come out in the future. We talked about Lukaku earlier in the season. There's a reason why Lukaku came out first before all this Haaland stuff came about. There's a reason why Lukaku came out first saying like, oh, I'm not interested in leaving Inter, all that stuff. I'm happy here, all that stuff. We were kind of pursuing Lukaku first before we even tried to pursue Haaland. So I don't know where this idea that it's a second choice, all this stuff. And even if it isn't second choice, it's a fucking fantastic second choice.
You
I don't
know
give a
what?
crap.
The thing with the Haaland thing is, it does hurt me a little bit still. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand.
The reason.
No, I get it.
You'll get over it.
No,
You'll get over it.
I'll
bro.
explain.
Yeah.
I'll explain.
No, let me
why.
explain.
Because if he goes next season to Man United, I'm going to be pissed off
Yeah,
a little bit.
understand.
You know, because
Jem, why do you think he's going to go to Man United though?
I'm just giving
Because of Ali.
Yeah.
No, he's just saying
wait.
if.
If he wants Premier League football,
Okay.
Saying if.
and we've got Lukaku, yeah. All right, say Man City go and get Kane, yeah, as well.
Yeah,
Let's just say that happens.
Mhm.
There's only one team he's going to that can afford him, and it's them, and he will go them. He will go there. 100% he will go there.
Yeah,
If he wants
but I still think Chelsea will go for Haaland regardless. For 75, they'll go for him either way.
I really do, but I just don't see him having
Will be
Lukaku and
greedy.
Haaland in the same team. You know?
I think the
Can
only
I say
reason.
one thing?
Go for it,
Go on,
Chris.
go on.
I was going to say one quick thing. Literally, if we have Lukaku and he's bagging goals, he's getting a thing. He won us a Premier League, for example. I'm not going to really be too bothered with Haaland because I know if he goes to Man United, he's going to run him like Viola's literally going to do his thing what he's doing Paul Pogba. Like go there for 5 years probably and then move along anyway. Like we could have potentially Lukaku for 5+ years because Lukaku probably this is going to be his last big stop anyway. So I can't.
This is it. If he signs a 5-year
Yeah.
contract, this is his last big contract.
Yeah.
This is it.
No,
This is
for
it.
sure.
If Lukaku's doing all those things like helping us win stuff like and all that, I won't really be too bothered. Really.
Thank you.
I think the thing too is that like it really depends on how Manchester United seasons go. This season is gonna go. I can't talk today. But essentially, it's like if Man United go and do what they did last season, flop in the Europa League, get second place, get kicked out of the FA Cup early, like why would Haaland, other than Ali being Norwegian as well, why would Haaland want to go to Man United? Like, let's be real. Like, why? He would probably want to go to a club like Real Madrid or a Man City on top of us, depending on how we perform too. So I don't know. I get the fear, but
what we have to realize, if we just take what's happening right now, and we apply it to next year without knowing what happens next year. If PSG sign Messi, the only way I don't think Haaland would choose
Bayern
him.
too. I forgot that.
I don't think Haaland would choose him. I don't know if Bayern would go in and pay that much, even at 75. Maybe not. La Liga is in a total fuck mess at the moment. Do you know what I mean? That probably roll Barcelona and Real Madrid out. It's really only us. I don't know if City get Kane, they would not go for Haaland. I just don't believe they would outlay that money.
They won't.
So then
No.
then you are seeing the only really competitive in England is between Man United and between Chelsea. So you say, why would he go?
What makes you think United going to go for Haaland?
But what I'm saying is, he'd only probably go to Man United for 2 or 3 years tops. He's still going to move from United in 2 or 3 years, like he would do.
Guys, I don't know why we're so worried. Messi's clearly going to go to United, man. Come on.
Yeah, why? Like, come on, he's going to want to play under Ole. Ole at the round.
Yeah, of course. But I think it really depends. I think now that this Messi thing is there, I think it's really throwing a wrench into the situation for a lot of these clubs. Like, because think about it. Like, whoever has Messi.
Yeah. I'm just glad Messi's going to PSG and not to City, man.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Because he can run
I don't know.
around
Is he going to
PSG all he wants, man.
He's going to PSG.
No, they have no excuses now. Pochettino have no excuses.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they don't.
He's a fraud anyway.
They put in a bid, right? There's no confirmation or
There's no
anything?
bid. They just basically they've probably reached an agreement. His dad's his agent, right? So just going to.
There is no bid. His contract ran out.
His contract, he's free, Marshall.
Yeah, there's no bid. Yeah. I mean, like they proposed like wages for him or something.
Yeah.
They made a proposal.
Can I just say as well? I think Jen brought it up on the first 11 tonight. I believe Inter have already paid back what they owe Man United from the Hakimi money. So any Chelsea fans worried about paying that? But then I said it on another stream the other day. No, I was saying on another stream. Real Madrid still owe us loads of money, but they're probably going to give us that money from sales. So why do we care where that money's come from? It just
but the thing is, the truth is,
Real Madrid are like that one friend you have that every fucking time you give him money, you have to ask for it every time you see him, man. And every time he has a different excuse. Real Madrid is apparently they don't only owe us money for they still owe us money for Courtois as well. Apparently, it was what they left him like 4 or 5 years ago.
With this contract, if we sign Lukaku in the contract, we'll make. I know we're making. I think 2.5 million out of it. Man United actually make 2.5 million out of it as well. Yeah, that is it. The Hakimi money paid off Man United's 40 million or whatever it was anyway. Milan have confirmed they've done that already. So the sale of Lukaku is actually fresh money to them anyway. So
I mean, not really fresh because they still had debts. They still have a lot of debts.
I mean, fresh money.
What I think is going on in Inter, from what I read, is they want to pay up all their debts so they can sell out, so they can leave Inter, so they can sell Inter. because they already have so much debts and they just want to get rid of it and close it down and get away with it.
No, you're right. That's what I've read as well. They owe so much money. It is ridiculous. Father has joined us. What do you want to say, mate?
Father had like a 2-course meal before he came in.
You're right, midget. What's going on?
No, it's the Lukaku deal, you know.
Yeah.
Yesterday we talked about that something going to happen today. Still nothing. Absolute nothing. The only thing that I heard is Fabrizio tweeting about Messi is that. Absolutely.
No, DiMarzio's tweeted recently the sale's imminent. Inter are just looking for a replacement in Zapata. So, but why? Can I just ask this? It's not just you, Father. We've been crying out for any piece of information on a supposed Haaland deal.
Yeah.
That when we get this, and I understand, because I always take a pinch of salt. We should just be reveling in just that we're getting news and we're able to talk about stuff like this, because we've been dry mouth, wanting to talk about Haaland stuff that didn't actually happen. So we should be like, okay, Lukaku's happening. Every day it's progressed further. Would you not agree? Every day it has progressed.
Every day.
It's not like Kounde's the one that hasn't really. I know something came out today that we're going to sign no matter what, but Kounde's the one that didn't go anywhere. But we should be like, our streams, we're able to actually talk about new stuff happening. Do you know what I mean? Instead of going, oh, are we going to bid for Haaland? Oh, we don't know. Jan hasn't.
We're going to get Messi and Haaland.
That'd be
Jan just talks shit. That's
the new front three: Haaland, Messi, and Lukaku. Yeah, we'll just play them all up. That'd be good. But we should be. Yeah, we should just be great. We should just be thankful we're able to talk about different things, because Haaland. I don't know about you guys. As great as Haaland is, talking about Haaland every day just got boring, man. It just got boring.
Literally, I'm not. Was you there on Lewis's stream? We was talking about Haaland like day and day, like every day, pretty much they were. And literally, I think it's just talked about which Chelsea players out of all of them is literally. He said which one's gay. Literally, like, it's just so random because how dry the news was. We were trying to talk about anything. It was so dry.
Christ, thank fuck I wasn't on that fucking stream. Jesus, my God. Talk about
it was bad.
Time, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
If we don't sign a midfielder and just sign Kounde and Lukaku, what would you give that? What would you give the window out of 10?
9.
8.
I'll give him 9.
Wait.
That's the most important thing. We need a striker.
Yeah.
Any player is icing on a cake.
Wait, are we counting Kounde?
Yeah, Kounde
7.5.
How much?
If we 9.5.
I'll give it an 8 because I feel like we still have Deadwood we have to get rid of, and maybe we could have gotten that midfielder option.
Get rid of Bakayoko, please. He's like a
please.
Just send him on loan. I don't even care if we sell him.
I'm saying it's a 10 if we get Shermany as well. All three.
What was that?
If we get
the Bakayoko chant was sick.
That is a good song. It is a good song, yeah. But I'm not, sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only redeeming factor for Bakayoko. That's about it, though.
I reckon Ruben Loftus-Cheek will be kept next season. You know that, as the fourth player.
I do as well.
I think so,
I'm
too.
happy with that.
Look at Marshall's face when you said that. Look at that.
He's going to keep Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
It's not too late to get on the RLC train. Chicka.
Yeah.
I'll take Sherman.
I heard RLC loves trains, man. Anyway, what were we saying?
Get rid of Bakayoko. That's it.
Yes, get rid of Bakayoko.
Yeah,
move on from that point.
He's got a great song, but he needs to go.
Move on from that robot.
And Ross Barkley. Don't forget Ross Barkley.
Yeah, let's get rid of Ross Barkley, Zappacosta, Drinkwater. Like, these people got to go, man.
I'm not going to lie, right? I'm actually very excited for if Kounde's coming. I actually am very excited for Kounde.
Yeah, he's good.
Realise it, man.
Yeah, he's very good.
This guy is fucking. I'm telling you, this guy is the one.
He's
the only one.
He's better than Christensen.
Under Tuchel, he
Christensen is basically a Tammy in defense, man. That's all.
Oh, come on, Kai.
Guys, you know what? If Christensen has another a great season defense, you gotta start rating the guy. I feel because
Christensen ain't gonna play, man. He's gonna be on the bench when Kounde.
I get why people are not convinced him yet. Like, I'm not fully convinced because he's had a good season with Kante and then it dropped again.
There you go, Raheem knows, man.
Raheem Mustafi, bro. Jesus Christ.
Give me
That's
credit.
crazy.
for my
Fantastic
jokes
season
right
now.
man. Come on, bro.
No, Chris, I think you're right, Chris.
I don't get this fascination with Christensen still. He's a decent, okay player. That's
Blame
what I'm saying.
Lewis.
He's not fucking world class like everyone's saying.
Blame Lewis,
He's not
man.
world
Lewis
class.
is.
I don't think he's world class,
Lewis
but
is
he's
shameless. That's
solid
the
though.
problem.
Lewis has sprung all the hype around him. I tell you that.
That's why it's
did.
Lewis that's made me this way. I think it's Lewis' fault.
Made,
Made me this way.
he created a monster. That's what he did.
Gerard, good run of form for RLC was probably the last 2 months Sarri's reign, 2 or 3 months of Sarri's reign before he got injured.
Lewis,
But the thing about like Ruben though is like you look at Ruben now, and it's night and day compared to what Ruben looked like when he played against Brighton in the beginning of the season this last season just passed. Like he looks a lot better than he did that game because that first of all that was Brighton, you know. Secondly, he was just getting dispossessed back and forth. He looked like he was lost on that pitch. He looked terrible. He doesn't look like that now. I think he's improved drastically. He's coming back to somewhat of a regular form. Look, if Ruben Loftus-Cheek ends up going out on loan again, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm just saying he's a good fourth option since we don't have Gilmore there. You know,
We need a fourth option though. That's the thing. We need a fourth option because
especially
we know
after
N'Golo-
we do.
Jesus,
Well, you know,
after
N'Golo
Wednesday.
Kante and Kovacic will pick, maybe potentially, hopefully they don't, but potentially pick up injuries here and there that'll put them out for maybe a week, couple of weeks. And, you know, who comes in there? Like, don't get me wrong. If we do get Kounde, well, no, Kounde can play that role as well. I'm not joking. He can play a DM role. He's that versatile to be able to do that. And this is part of the reason why I think we're getting him because not only can he play across the back, he can play DM as well.
But Jim, you know Christensen can also play CDM, right? That's what Lewis told me.
That's a myth, mate. That's a myth.
No, Jem, it is true. 2015, man.
He can play there.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
Fatur.
I'm not having Christensen. in the midfield.
It's like,
Lewis
you know, like,
brainwashed you too, bro.
David Luiz.
Mhm.
David Luiz can play there sometimes. It's like that.
He's different. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't know. I don't think he's played there for a while. So it'd be like, I wouldn't want to drop
Played
him
there
in.
for Denmark.
Did he? Oh, he did.
Yeah,
You're right.
apparently
He did play CDM as well.
He can play CDM on the bench. That'll do.
Yeah.
Jem, don't forget that long range shot, Jem.
The only goal he scored in his career, and you lot keep talking about it. What's the last goal we scored for Chelsea? Come on.
2015.
I gotta admit though, we've seen centre backs like Tomori score like a wonder shot from miles out. So
That's a beautiful goal. That's a beautiful goal.
Well, Lewis,
Where is it?
Tomori's Milan, right? It's me and Kai versus the world anyway. So come on then, let's go. I'm on that.
I just think Kai's doing it to wind people up.
I'm too tired, bro. I'm too tired for the world, man.
Can I ask you guys something?
You will be the type of person that wind up Johnny for sure.
Not related.
What do you say? Sorry.
No, I say like you'll be the type of person that gonna wind up Johnny.
Bro,
No, anyone can wind up Johnny. That's not hard.
yeah, Johnny needs to wake up, man. Johnny's living in La La Land.
All you need to say is Mason Mount's okay.
I don't. Listen,
He
I
gets
don't
wind
wanna-
up,
I don't
man.
want to bring the stream down by discussing that person.
But look, I wanted to ask the boys here a question though. It's kind of related to us because it's related to our competitor. But what's going to happen with Kane? Do you think he's going to go to City, or do you think he's going to stay at Tottenham? What's happening? Because right now they got Grealish.
I think he'll go to City, man. I think he'll go to City,
After
man.
that announcement today about him saying, "Oh, but I didn't mean to, but I'm going to come back to training on Saturday."
Gentleman's agreement.
Bottle him, mate. I think he's a
Yeah,
bottler.
he is.
Nah, he's gonna go, man. He's gonna go,
sucks.
boy.
He's a
No,
bottler.
but like the thing, Kai, is though that fucking what's his face? Daniel Levy wants 150 mil for him, and they just paid 100 mil for Grealish essentially.
Oh,
Yeah, but
man,
Marshall, City is run by a country, man. It's not like us, where they literally like 4 times the money.
It's not wrong.
What's his name has. So
But
they
you
can
know
afford
what,
it.
though?
Man.
You know what?
I don't know,
Kai?
man.
Kai, do you remember when the Messi news was announced? I can just
Yeah.
imagine the City guys looking at Grealish's contract, going, "How the fuck did we get out of this contract?"
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. They were like, "Bro, why the fuck didn't you do this sooner? We would have signed Grealish if we knew you were gonna be free, man."
Like, yeah, exactly. But that's what I think. Pep said something like that. Oh, we didn't know. Like we didn't know at the time.
But
Disrespecting
imagine,
Grealish like that.
But imagine going from fucking Barcelona, to fucking Manchester, man. I would be depressed, bro. No disrespect to Manchester.
Bro, I'd be
yeah,
happy.
but
Barcelona sucks
Nah.
right now, bro.
I think he
No,
means the
Barcelona.
city. He means the city.
City.
He means the city.
I mean the city. The city, man.
Yeah. The city.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah.
I just
Going
feel
from
that-
paella to fucking English breakfast, bro. Yeah. I
He
feel
would
you.
literally have to go from bums like Depay, what's his name, Dembele and Griezmann to
Mate,
literally
I don't
Mbappe
get
to
why they
Neymar.
Grealish, man. I still don't get why they've done that.
Listen, 100 million. No way, 100 million. But hey, Jem, what do you? Apparently, Aguero doesn't want to stay at Barcelona.
Yeah, I
what do
know,
you reckon? Back up to Lukaku next season?
I want him. Get him
Yeah,
over it,
yeah.
man. I want Aguero.
Do you know what?
Really?
Wait.
I'm half not joking. I don't think he will come, but I'm
Yeah,
half.
I'm not joking. I would.
Wait, you don't want to stay
I
at
always
Barcelona
want the
already?
Aguero shirt, man.
Well, yeah, because
I
you're
always
only going
want
there
an
for Messi.
Aguero shirt. So if we get Aguero, I don't mind, man. But
Messi ran
I've
away.
got an idea, guys. Why don't we not get Lukaku, right? And we go and get,
Oh my God.
and we go and get Messi, and we go and get Aguero, and they can be together, like they wanted to.
Okay, listen.
why don't we get Declan Rice? Why don't we get Declan Rice and Mason Mount and we have it happy fucking 3 friends? And everybody
No,
gotta get to play for each other, man.
Friendship FC.
Okay.
Listen, I think the thing is though, like, it's so hard for me to say no to Messi, but I feel like we're finally building something here that I just don't think Messi would fit into.
Yeah, so
You
let's
know?
tear it down by signing Messi.
He would
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, you know what, Andrew, you're right. Fuck it. But wait, the resale value.
Oh no!
Fuck the resale value.
Man, I'm glad. I'm glad we got Messi because man, I would hate him to stand in the way of Lewis Bate. I really would. I'm so Lewis Bate's fan as well.
What about Broja?
Hey, man.
Progression, yeah.
If we get Messi, Lewis Bate can go masturbate, man. I don't give a fuck about that guy, man.
Look at Raheem. Fucking Messi's blocking Cho. No way.
That's what Will would say. Would you take Messi? No, but what about Cho's development, man?
lovers would still want him to start over Messi. They'd be like, "No, he's got to play."
No, my
No,
God.
Jem, I've got it. Jem, they'll go like this. Well, it's fine. They can play together because Messi will be on the right and Cho will be on the left. That's what they'll say. So they can play together. Then.
Cho has more steps per 90 than Leo Messi.
Then Messi, yeah.
But how many hotels do you reckon PSG promised him? By the way,
Like 15, bro.
15.
Jesus
Do you reckon
Christ.
15, something like that?
I reckon
Oh,
one in
yeah.
each country.
How?
Probably a tropical island, Chris. They bought him.
It's
Yeah,
crazy how
probably
PSG can
that.
afford all these players. Because, like, I didn't think it was going to be PSG because when I think about it, like, they just got Donnarumma. They got Wijnaldum, right? He didn't end up going to Barcelona. He went to
Wijnaldum,
PSG.
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum. They got
Ramos.
Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
They
Hakimi.
they have Hakimi. That's 4 like really top expensive
Marshall.
players, and on top of that, they have Neymar
Marshall.
and Mbappe in the books.
You're talking about clubs. City and PSG are owned by countries. Yeah,
It's true.
their
Yeah.
owners are
Christ,
princes, man. They're worth 35 billion euros. 35 billion. You know how much
You know
that's
what,
in
though?
hundreds?
Kudos to PSG though, because they're taking advantage of the fact that FFP this season is like really lax
Do you know what they've
until
done,
they
though?
find out the new rules.
You know what they've done though? They've taken a bit of the free transfer. They've done a bit of an NBA thing where they just have to pay all the wages. So there's no transfer fee. So they've gone what they wanted with the wages.
Yeah, they
They
did
can
all
play-
free
they can-
transfers, right?
Yeah, well, they apart from Hakimi who does the transfer.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, does anyone want to say anything else before we wrap up?
Lukaku season.
Lukaku,
Really excited for that one, man.
Lukaku.
Welcome back home, Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Yeah,
Rom,
welcome back home.
Lukaku.
Rom looks like he's coming back home. He's coming home.
Lukaku and Werner.
As long as you don't think that England is coming home, then we're all good.
Tell the
You won't
world
take
that
him.
he's coming home.
Guys, thank you for 60 likes. Much appreciated.
Yes, thank you for
You guys have been amazing today.
60 likes. Those were all from Father's burner accounts for his Astrid Wet subscriptions as well.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Why are we talking about her, man? Why?
You brought
Why
you bring
on a
it up.
Friday
You
night?
bring
She's
it up.
everywhere,
It's okay.
Pater. She's everywhere.
Yeah, she's
No.
everywhere. Literally, yeah. But Abs, Jem, Father, well, thank you for coming on as always. Open invitation and stuff like that. We'll be back probably Monday unless something breaks over the weekend for Lukaku.
Yeah.
Probably going to do predictions for the Super Cup and
Prem
Premier
predictor.
League. as well. I think we're going to set up a
20.
fantasy league as well, Marshall, right? Something.
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
so
I got to
set
talk
that
to
up
Will
as well.
about that.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, liking the video. We really do appreciate it. Lukaku
Thank
is
you so
coming
much,
home.
guys.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. And Kai, take us out, my friend.
Hey, people, subscribe and like the video, and all of us will be your friends. Yeah, take care, people. We'll see you guys later. Yeah.